My name's Stephen Whitesides, and I love my job. This is a Pearl MCX all-maple Carribean Shadow drum set. We came up with that finished name ourselves. You can only buy that at Greenbrier Music, and we offer a couple of kit configurations. We have a 10, 12, 16 with an 18 by 22 that's the base kit. You'll see for the video we went ahead and added the 7 by 8 and the 14 by 14, as well as the matching snare that's a 6.5 by 14. The kit is extremely warm, but I learned two really important things. If you buy an MCX, I've tuned up and played a few in videos, and I always said MCX was one of the top kits. The reason I'm going to say this is the top kit for under $2,000 in maple right now is because I made a mistake in tuning them in previous videos. They really lend themselves to a high tuning range, first of all, and you need to go match pitch. I'm used to tuning like 3 or 4 steps down, maybe a fifth down on the lower head versus the batter head, which would have a higher tension. You want to tune these even, same tension on the top as the bottom, same note on the top as the bottom, and tune them meticulously with these focused die-cast hoops. I should have known because that's how I tune a Gretsch renowned maple sometimes, and the Gretsch is known for having those 3 tuning ranges where you go high-low, even, or low-high, and they all really work. On the MCX, I feel like you've got even, you have the higher pitch on the bottom, lower on the top. I haven't really played with them enough to figure out any other tuning zones that tend to work with these shells, but all the way across the toms, I went even, especially on the floor toms. I make a mistake all the time about, on the floor toms, going too loose on my resonant head, and they get really muddy. And a lot of people say that that's a big complaint they have of Pearl toms. Got news for you. I made the same mistake. Tune your resonant head a little higher. You'll get there. It will sound great. I'm really happy with how these sounded for the video, and I hate a lot of floor toms right out of the box. Head stretching, big issues all over here in a lot of our videos. I feel like we really got it right today. Bass drum, nothing in it, no pillow. We just added a kick port. Magnifique. As far as cymbals, just so you'll know what I'm using, Master Sound, K Zildjian 14 hats, A custom, I got an 8-inch splash here, brilliant. This is interesting. K Constantinoples suspended crashes, 16, 18, 20, and a Constantinople Renaissance ride here. I've gotten really heavy into suspended crashes for drum sets. Yes, there's symphonic crashes. Yes, they also sound better than any drum set crashes on the market, both in Sabian AAX, HHX, and in the Zildjian family in Constantinople. Today was my first time playing on Constantinople suspended crashes on a drum set. I'm taking these two home for my kit. I really like the 20. You can tell I'm more of a fusion player than a rock player, metal player, whatever, so bigger crashes don't always do it for me. But the 16 and 18, killer. We have 2 more of each of these in stock right now, and we're going to get a whole lot more because I guarantee you after this video we will be sold out in a week. They are awesome. Let's talk about the snare. Very crispy snare. I cranked the living bejesus out of the batter head here. Very happy with how it sounds with super high tension. This, though, unlike the toms, has a great tuning range all over the place. You can go for low and lower, you can go for medium low, you can crank the resonant head, the snare side head on the snare drum, and get like a poppy kind of sound, like more of a Danny Carey Tool kind of sound almost, because you don't have as much snare wire rattle as when the head's loose on the bottom. But I like it better when you go loose because press rolls are easy because your snare wires are very active, even though we have a 6.5-inch deep snare. It's extremely versatile is what I'm saying, and I really loved playing on it. And for the price, I consider this 80% as good as a Gretsch USA snare, which is our best seller and the best snare that we carry in general, aside from a few exotic one-offs. It's the best consistent snare you can order any old time, and that's a $700 snare. So ringing in at 314 bucks, this is a friggin' bargain. Super happy with this kit, and from today until Pearl changes how they make stuff or everyone else steps up their game, I'm going to say, Pearl, well done. You've got the best maple kit between $1,000 and $2,000, depending on drum size, that you can buy right now. And personally, I really like this green to black fade Caribbean shadow finish that you can only buy at Greenbrier Music. There are only 20 kits. So grab one soon, or we're going to be fresh out and coming up with the next cool finish idea to bring to you so you don't have the same finish as everybody else. I'm Stephen Whitesides, owner of Greenbrier Music. Hope you like this video, and please leave me some love in the comments.